On June 1st, the world witnessed one of the most daring drone strikes of the entire Ukraine-Russia war. But what happened next might be even more important than the strike itself, because now we know what was hit and what it means. This wasn't just a dramatic explosion caught on satellite images, it was a direct hit on Russia's nuclear-capable air power, and possibly the future of long-range warfare. According to both open-source satellite imagery and Ukrainian intelligence reports, the damage was massive. Let's break it down by location. Olenya airbase, Murmansk region. A strategic bomber staging site housing two 95 and two 160 aircraft. At least 3 Tu-95 bombers were confirmed damaged, 2 of which may be beyond repair. Several fuel depots were hit, triggering a chain reaction of explosions. Satellite photos show large burn patterns near parking areas and logistical hubs. Reports claim one A-50 early warning aircraft may also have been near the blast radius, though that's still unconfirmed. Belaya Air Base, Irkutsk region. Home to long-range Tu-22 M3 bombers and IL-76 transport aircraft. At least one Tu-22M 3 and 2 IL-76 confirmed destroyed or heavily damaged. Large secondary explosions were observed, suggesting drone hits on fuel or munition storage. These aren't just any planes, they're the backbone of Russia's strategic bombing fleet. Tu-95s carry cruise missiles that strike Ukraine from thousands of kilometers away. Tu-22 M3S have been used to hit Ukrainian infrastructure. A-50s are Russia's airborne eyes, critical for coordinating air campaigns. Every aircraft taken out in this attack is a direct blow to Russia's long-range strike capabilities. But more than that, it's psychological. Russia now knows even its deepest, most protected bases aren't safe anymore. We've linked full-resolution satellite images, expert analysis, and combat drone specs in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. We break down every major strike, every shift in the battlefield as it happens. Ukrainian sources now confirm this was part of an SBU special operation called Web. The attack used commercial-looking trucks that were secretly carrying multiple kamikaze drones inside Russian territory, hundreds of kilometers from the border. These drones were pre-programmed with GPS routes, launched autonomously from inside the truck, hit multiple targets in sequence before detonation. This is modern insurgent warfare, but on a national scale. Russia's multi-billion-dollar radar systems bypassed its fighter jets and SAMs too far or too late. This is how 21st century airbases fall, and not to stealth bombers, but to flying iPhones with explosives. Russian officials at first denied the scale of the damage, then came the silence. Now they're scrambling to reassign surviving aircraft to other bases. There are also reports of increased security checks on all trucks entering or exiting military facilities. Too little, too late. Meanwhile, Russian military bloggers are outraged, calling this a catastrophic failure of internal defense. Some even question whether there were insiders involved. Is this the beginning of internal sabotage, or just a sign that Russia's interior is too big to protect? This strike isn't just important for what it hit, but for what it signals. It tells us 3 critical things. 1. Ukraine has long-range drone capability deep inside Russian territory. Not theory, not ambition, reality. 2. No airbase is safe anymore, no matter how far from the front. 3. Russia's response systems are outdated and reactionary. They're defending against 20th century attacks in a 21st century war. The next targets? Possibly more air bases, possibly logistics hubs, maybe even naval infrastructure. We're entering a new phase of this war, where warheads are carried by flying GoPros, where attacks aren't detected by radar, but by leaked footage on Telegram, where power no longer means numbers, but reach. And in that world, Ukraine just proved it has the reach. Subscribe for more breakdowns of drone warfare, tech tactics, and elite strikes before they make the headlines. This war is evolving fast. We're here to keep you ahead of it.